This EPB Classic Rerun is brought to you by Cook, Downing, and Underwood Insurance.
Now let's hear the song of the Glasgow ladies studies. Starting guard 5, junior 25, Ellie Chetton. And now let's expect the sum up for your Barry County Trojans. Guard number 2, number 2, Watson. Guard number 4, Taylor Davis. Starting guard number 23, Dee Pettigo. Starting at number 3, Madison Hughes. Center number 45, Brianna Pointer. Well, as you know, the colors by our very own High School Rookie JLTC color guard from the 9th and 6th up in Major Johnny White, Lieutenant Colonel Harold Humphrey, Lieutenant Commander Johnson, and Head Command Sergeant Major Bessie Gray.
Trojan basketball teams.
Success is our tradition, and we plan on keeping it that way. This is Caleb England, a senior on the Trojan basketball team. Come support us this season as we keep tradition alive.
I'm Sawyer Matthews, a senior on the BCHS basketball team. Come out and support as we strive to four-peat this year. Go Trojans.
You're listening to Barron County Sports on Howdy 103.7.
This is Mark Wallace, Assistant Superintendent for Barron County Schools. We are BC.
Glasgow traveling blue tonight. White numbers and letters. Barron County home white. Burgundy numbers outlined in gold. Trojanettes moving left to right. Glasgow right to left. Ryan Kraft tosses it up, and it's controlled by the Lady Scotties. as Ellie Bartley will handle the basketball out front against Taylor Davis. Goes one-on-one. Sends it off in the right corner. Here's Chapman for a three. It's good.
But when they get players like Allie Chapman to contribute, start knocking down threes, it could be a long night. You've got to start respecting them. Give them one, but guard them after that.
Left side is Taylor Davis. Out top it comes to Hume. They dump it, try to go to Pointer. Knocked away by Glover. Trying to chase down the loose ball. Saves it in bounds. Picked up by Chapman. She puts it up and in. And all of a sudden, it's a 5-0 Glasgow lead. 30 seconds gone to the contest. Longston with the basketball. Reverses left against Bartley. Bounce pass over to Pointer. Here's a lob underneath. Davis puts it up. It is no good. Trying to fight for the rebound. Taken by Pettigo. She goes up and a foul.
Glasgow is not the biggest team we'll face all year by far. And we tried to go in and take advantage of one of their smaller guards, posting Taylor up. Deanie fought for a loose ball rebound.
Deanie Pettigo puts it up and in. 5-1. Pettigo with the second toss. It's in the air, and it's good. 5-2. Glasgow with the basketball. Bartley has it, bringing it up the court. Bartley works against Davis. Leaves it off with Chapman on the right side. Heads toward the paint. Gives it off to Glover. Bobbled it for a moment. Now the dribble crossover. Goes to the basket against Pettigo. Puts it up. It's no good. But a foul on Deanie Pettigo will be her first and the team's first. Bree Glover will head to the free throw line. 53.2% free throw shooter of the year. Cans the first one. To make it 6-2. Glasgow on top. Second shot by Glover, also good. 7-2, Lady Scotties. Inbounds pass comes to Logston. Logston works against Bartley out front on the right-hand side. Bounces it over now to Pettigo. Got Hume posted down in low. Puts up the shot over the rim and taken by Glover. Glover pushing it down the floor. Now sends it off on the baseline underneath to Bird. Back out it comes to Chapman. She may have got away with a walk. Jumper is no good. Rebound of Madison Hume. Logston with it on the left side. Gives to Pointer, top of the circle. Pointer threw it away.
There's no way that Madison could have caught that entry pass.
So Glasgow gets it. 6:19 to play here in the first quarter. And it's a 7-2 Lady Scotty lead.
Need to settle down and absorb the Glasgow's first blow. I don't think we've done a good job of that. Getting into an offensive flow yet.
Hale with it out front on the right side. Gives to Chapman. Into the key. Back to Hale. Hale across the key. Now gives to Glover. She'll fire for three, and it's good.
She's just such a smooth player. You back off of her to keep her from driving, and then she has that ability to knock down the three.
So Lady Scotties jump out to a 10-2 lead. Longston with the basketball. Reverses back left against Bartley. Bounces over to Davis. Davis looks back over. Goes to Pettigo. Had to go chase it down out near midcourt. Pettigo works it into the key. Gives to Pointer. Pointer covered up by Glover. Puts down a couple of dribbles. Threw it away. But luckily Hume there on the baseline to get it. Back to Pettigo the right side. Trying to slice her way right side of the lane. Give this one a foul against the Lady Scotties. This will be charged to Chapman, her first, team second.
They've been keeping Rihanna out of the paint instead of posting her up. I think the thought pattern is on that. Keep Bree out of the lane, which opens it up for a lot of the others to work in there without the shots getting blocked.
Deanie Pettigo goes 3 for 3 at the line. It's 10-3. 5:25 to play here in the first. Deanie Pettigo, her second shot on the way. Got it. 4 in a row. For the 5'8 junior, makes it 10-4. Glasgow with a lead in the basketball. Ellie Bartley with it. Works against Davis. Right of the lane. Goes to the basket. A foul.
One-on-one move through standing defense as far as everybody else is concerned.
Foul on Taylor Davis will be her first. That'll be the Trojan's second team foul.
If we're going to help off of anybody, we help off of our men and go over and help on to Bree and Ellie for sure.
Bartley's first point gets them both as she shoots 57.6% for the line. They're now 4 of 4 to start the game. It's 12-4. Glasgow launched it with it on the right side. Crossover dribbles to the left. Gives it to Pointer on the left wing. Goes down into Davis. Back out to Pointer. Pointer looks inside. Nobody there. Dribbled it off the back of her foot and out of bounds.
Got to make a ball fake move and step around Bree. You can't just throw over Bree because of her athleticism. Not an easy entry pass, but she's got to make a move, a ball fake, get her up in the air, and then throw around her.
Emily Blair checks in the ball game, a 5'6" senior, averaging 5.1 points a game. She knocked down 6 threes tonight against Warren Central. Here's Bartley giving it off to Chapman. Now Glover with it on the left. Works against Pettigo, spins, goes up with a shot. It's blocked in there by Hume. And they're going to call a foul. Third team foul of the Trojanettes. Glover at the free throw line. Shot is no good. Bree Glover's second toss is good. It's her 6th point already. 13-4. Glasgow leads at 4:42 to play. Here in the opening quarter. Loxton dribbles to the right. Covered up by Bartley. Sends it out to Hume, top of the circle. Over the left side, he goes to Davis. They fire it back down to Hume. It goes off her hand and out of bounds. Ellie Bartley with it for the Lady Scotties. Crosses into the front court. Drives left, goes into the paint, kicks it off in the right corner to Hale. Out to Glover on the right wing. Now Glover, crossover move. Dumps it across the lane. There to Bird. Shot blocked in there. Loxton's got it for the Trojanettes. And it's almost a steal by Glover, trying to go with a loose ball. Still loose on the floor. And gets rid of the basketball to Bird. She has trouble with it. And they're going to call a foul on Barron County. Put this one on Emily Blair.
That's going to put really good ball pressure on us. And Bree kind of helped off and just poked it away from Kennedy that time.
Glover fires for 3. It's off the mark. Rebound taken by Emily Blair. Gives it to Kennedy Longston. Left side, Pettigo. Out top is Hume. Trying to feed it back to Pettigo. Tipped away. Stolen. Bartley's got it for Glasgow. Pulls up. Free throw line. Shot is no good. Rebound taken by Taylor Davis for Barron. Davis having some trouble. And throws up the shot. Going to have a traveling violation.
Wanted to push it that time. Bree was lagging a little far behind, and we had numbers. But somebody reached in, knocked it away, and we couldn't get a pass to the goal.
Glover with the basketball out front. Gets a screen from Bird. Top of the key. Now takes it right. Cuts back left, then back right again. Dumps it in the lane to Bird. Bird puts it up. It is no good. Ball tapped out. Bird grabs it. Back out to Glover. Glover in the paint. Up and under move. Shot no good. Rebound Madison Hughes. Kennedy Longston works against Bartley, and a foul. So Ellie Bartley picks up her first personal. That's number 3 on the Lady Scotties here in the first half. Mackenzie England, 5'10", 8th grader, number 35, checks into the Trojanettes. And also Olivia Houchins, number 10, a 5'5" junior. Barron County basketball. Ball comes out to Longston. Longston works against Bartley out front. Crossover move to the left, gives it to England. England sends it across over to Blair. Blair, right side to Longston. Now Longston bounces it out to England. Fires it off to Houchins and back over to Longston to get to the right side. Trying to feed it into Pettigo. Grabs it, goes under, puts it up and in.
It's the first time we've been able to get something going towards the goal and had to work hard to get it.
Deanie Pettigo with all 6 points for Barron County with 2:29 to play. First field goal of the game for the Trojanettes. Here's Bartley with it. Going to stop and pop a 3 and drains it.
You got to be in her face, hand always in her face, and she's going to pull.
Yep.
And she's within about 5 to 6 feet from the 3-point line.
So they've had 3 Lady Scotties to knock down 3-point shots already. Pettigo floats it over to Blair on the right side. side. Bounces back out front to Pettigo. Back over the right it goes to Logston. Logston now gives it to England. England out to Blair. Feeds it into Pettigo in the lane. Goes under, puts up the shot, no good. We got a foul called on the Lady Scotties. And this one will be on Bird. That's 2 on Skylar Bird, and the 4th one on the Lady Scotties here in the first half. And Coach Brad Johnson with the 30-second timeout.
I think foul trouble, if you get the right people in foul trouble. Now, Skylar Bird is just a sophomore, and she's, I think, going to develop into a pretty good player for them, a pretty good low post player at Glasgow. But you would much rather get Ellie or Bree into foul trouble, and that would be something to really, really hurt them. Offensively, we're moving well. Not a whole lot of standing on our part, but what we have to do is we have to cut with a purpose. I think sometimes we just get complacent and we cut because that's what our role is on the offense, but we have to cut towards the goal with a purpose and look to score.
Barron County's basketball underneath. Logston out to Houchins, who was tipped by Bartley. Now they fire it down to England, and it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojanettes. A minute 51 to play here in the first quarter. 16-6 Glasgow lead. Logston sends it out to Pettigo. Left side, Houchins fakes a 3, drives into the paint, throws up a high runner, goes over the backboard and out of bounds.
Bree did not deflect it, but she definitely affected the shot there.
Bartley with it for Glasgow. Straight away, Glover in the corner. Hale back out to Glover. Left to the lane. Goes up with a shot. No good. Gets her on a rebound. Works back left to the lane. Throws up a leaner. It's no good. And fight for the rebound. It is loose on the floor. Scramble. Jump ball. Possession arrow will go to Barron County. Taylor Davis, Brianna Pointer, Madison Hume returning to the Trojanet lineup for Kylie Withrow, Olivia Houchins, and Mackenzie England. 1:20 left in the quarter. Glasgow leads it 16-6. Logston with it for Barron. Works against Ellie Bartley. Works back right. Now picks up her dribble. Bartley reaches in and ties it up. Going to be Glasgow's basketball, the alternating possession.
Set a ball screen or with Brianna or Madison to come up and alleviate some of that ball pressure that Kennedy's getting from Ellie right now. Hard time getting the initiation of the offense with her right up in Kennedy.
They go into the paint to Amanda Lee, who's in the ball game, number 10, a 5'10", 8th grader for the Lady Scotties. Glover's got it. Works it left side of the key. Backs away. 45 seconds to play in the first. Glover around the top of the horn. Drives right of the lane. Puts it up. It is good. 8 points for Glover. 18-6 the score. Logston with it on the left side against Bartley. On the high post. Knocked away from behind. Glover tried to go for it. Foul. Her first. Team's 5th.
Picking up a foul doesn't change the way she plays. She stays just aggressive with 2 if she had it as she would with no foul.
Couple of substitutions. KJ Hughes, number 24, 5'10", 8th grader. And also Kylie Wilson, number 1, a 5'6" freshman.
Very young, aren't they?
Yeah. We've also got 34 in there as well. Brianna Veers. Here's a shot put up and in by Taylor.
Took advantage of that. Took advantage of that inexperience. Just threw right behind him, staring at the ball.
18-8. Hale right side over to Lee. Lee sends it back to Hale. Gets a screen. Gives it off now to Veers. And back out to Lee. She walked. Yep. 1.6 seconds to play in the quarter.
Can't do much with it, especially if they're going to come up pressure you a little bit. But
ball comes into Logston. Desperation shot going to go way short. That's the end of the first. Glasgow with 3 threes in that first period, leading the Barron County Trojanettes 18-8 after 1 period of play. We'll be back with quarter number 2 after this break. We are BC Sports on Howdy 103.7.
Cook, Downing & Underwood Insurance is a family-owned independent agency. Call Josh or Debbie for your insurance needs, including home, auto, life, boat, motorcycle, and RV. Or stop by the office at 217 South Green Street. Cook, Downing & Underwood Insurance, the friendliest agency in town.
Celebrate the new year with Family Dollar's great low prices. In fact, Family Dollar's having a sale right now. 6 roll packs of Sparkle paper towels are just $4.50. 2-liter Sprite, 7-Up, or Mountain Dew soft drinks are $1 each. Limit 4. Looking for a no-contract wireless phone? How about a TracFone LG 440 or a TracFone Samsung S150? Your choice for only $5. Come see for yourself how Family Dollar is doing even more to save you money.
Sale price is good through January 5th.
$5 large pizza is here. $5 every day of the year. $5 hot and ready to go. $5 Little Caesars Pizza Show.
To recap, Little Caesars just sang a song about how their large pepperoni pizzas are $5 and hot and ready.
$5.
See, that's them saying their pizzas are $5.
Hot and ready to go.
And that's them saying you don't have to wait. Little Caesars.
Pizza.
At participating locations plus tax.
You're listening to Barron County Sports on Howdy 103.7.
This is Trojanette basketball coach Brad Johnson. We'd love to see you in the stands this year as our girls continue 40 years of girls basketball tradition. We are BC.
Second quarter underway. Turnaround shot is good by Pointer. Brianna getting her first 2 points of the game.
First chance he's had to get involved in the offense. He's been playing more in the perimeter than in the post in the first quarter.
Barron County had 7 turnovers in that first period. It's 18-10. Bartley off in the corner. Hale for 3. Got it. That's the 4th 3-point shot for the Lady Scotties by 4 different players. And it's 21-10. Right side, Davis. Pass is deflected. Caught by Logston.
They're packing a 2-3 zone.
2-3 zone.
Now.
Left side, Pettigo. Back to Logston. Back over to Pettigo in the left wing. Back to Logston. Trying to dribble in. Cut off. Back over to Pettigo. Drives across the lane. Here's Davis with it. Floats it back out to Logston. Top of the key. Bounce pass over the left side. Pettigo. Back out to Logston. 1 minute gone here in the second period. Back to Pettigo in the left wing. Fires it down in the corner. She puts it up. Missed the shot. Rebound. Hale for Glasgow. Ellie Bartley getting the screen. Drives left. Runner is up. It is good.
Had 4 players around her. Her and Bree had 13 of their 18 in the first quarter.
And now all of a sudden it's a 23-10 Glasgow lead.
They just made 3 field goals the whole game.
Logston, left side over to Pettigo. Back to Logston. Right side it goes to Davis. Back out to Logston. Over the left, Pettigo trying to drive. Cut off. Back out to Logston. Now back to Pettigo. Cross-court pass over to Davis. Fires it back out to Logston for 3. It is no good. Rebound comes off to Hughes for Glasgow. Gives to Bartley. Almost 2 minutes gone there in the second. It's 23-10. Bartley off the screen in the corner. Chapman with a 3. It rims. Comes off. Rebound Pointer.
In comparison to the other night where we had like 40 shots in the first half, we've only got 9 through the first.
Yeah, we only took 6 shots the first quarter. Davis with it. Floats it down. Pointer shot off the glass and in.
Did a better job, even from the point-blank range a while ago. Better job squaring up and looking where she was shooting.
23-12. 5:30 to play here in the first half. Bartley with the basketball off the screen. Drives right. Shot blocked in there, but a foul.
They're just setting a flat screen up top, and Ellie choosing to go left or right off of it. And then if our defense steps up and picks her up, she's got Chapman in one corner and Hale in the other to choose between to knock down a 3.
Bartley's free throw bounces in. She's 3 out of 3. Emily Blair checks in for Taylor Davis. Bree Glover back in for Glasgow, along with Brianna Veers.
We weren't able to take advantage of Bree being on the bench here to start the second period. They actually were able to extend the lead by 2.
Bartley back up at the stripe. Her second shot is coming off. Glover the rebound. Puts it back up. It rolls off. And Hume grabs it for Barron. Logston works against Bartley. Dribbles to the left side. Bounces it over to Blair in the left wing. And it comes to Hume, top of the key. Lobs it underneath the corner. Too much out of bounds. Glasgow basketball. Bartley works against Logston. Straight away over to Glover on the near side. Crossover dribble. Backs away. Top of the key. Back left side, Chapman. Back out to Glover. Back to Chapman on the left. Chapman heads toward the paint. Sends it back to the right side. Hale goes baseline. Cut off by Blair. Back out to Bartley. Out front to Glover. Glasgow 24, Barron County 12. 4.5 minutes to go here in the second.
Good defense here on this possession. Glasgow being patient against itself.
And here's Glover working left to the lane. In the lane, here's a shot partially blocked by Pointer. Chapman grabs it. She puts it up and in.
That was a win until we give up an offensive rebound. We forced Beers to take a shot that we'll give her all day long.
26-12, Glasgow. Logston over to Pointer for three. It is no good. Rebound to Hale, giving it to Bartley. Bartley, a little head fake, goes left to the lane, dishes it back off to Chapman and around the perimeter to the right to Hale. Back out to Glover. 3:50 to play here in the half. In the corners, Chapman on the left-hand side gives it to Glover. Glover dribbles across the key. Now heads right of the lane, spins in the lane, goes up at a crowd. Shot is no good and draws a foul. Brianna Pointer picks up her first personal. That'll be the 6th one on the Trojanettes here in the first half. Glover's free throw is no good. Mackenzie England will return to the Trojanet lineup. And back in for Glasgow is KJ Hughes. Glover, second toss is good. In and out, back in. That's her 9th point of the half. 27-12. Glasgow leads it. 3:35 to play here in the first half. Logston and a steal. Glover going for it. Will head to the basket. Dumps it back off to Bartley. She puts it up and in.
You've got to be strong with the ball almost as soon as you touch it with your hands. They're there to knock it away.
10 points now for Ellie Bartley. 29-12. Glasgow leads it. Logston on the right side. Logston trying to split the defenders. Loses the handle. Glover's got it. And we've got a foul called in the backcourt. And it's going to be charged to Kennedy Logston. That puts Glasgow in the bonus now. Before the free throws are taken, we have a timeout by Barron County. Full timeout. We have 3:04 left to play here in the first half. Glasgow leads it 29-12. The second quarter brought to you by Joseph A. Wade, your maintenance hardware specialist. And yes, they do repair cylinders and custom make hydraulic hoses. Score check brought to you by the People's Bank in Glasgow, working for you. Make sure you check out the sports report online for scores from all Trojan and Trojanet sports from middle school to high school on our website at trojan2000.org, located under the media link. And anytime you're away from your radio, log on to ESPNKentucky.com on your computer and click on the Trojan Head under the Dart Jobs Live Broadcast Center or at BarronSchools.com under the BC Sports Live Media link.
Well, that timeout focused offensively on what we did really well in the first quarter was move, and now it's more just kind of standing around and watching Kennedy to dribble and try to create, which is virtually impossible when she has no help moving around. We have to do a better job, and I come up, just set a ball screen and knock Ellie off one time and get her free, maybe to create a little bit would help.
Glover's free throw rattles and goes down. 30-12. 10 points now for Bree Glover.
12-4 this quarter through the first 5 minutes.
And the second shot's good. 31-12. Glasgow leads it. 3:04 to play here in the first half. Kennedy Logston with a basketball for Barron. Dribbling off to the right side. Gives it to Emily Blair. Back to Logston. Top of the circle. Over to England. Back out it comes to Hume. Now gives to Pettigo on the left side. Pettigo down in the corner to England. England bounces out to Blair. Chapman out guarding her. Bounce pass off to Hume. Now Hume wants to drive, can't, gives it back to Pettigo. Pettigo drives toward the paint, flips up the shot and in.
We were moving a little better that possession, but Dini was the only one that curled to the goal and tried to make some moves to the hoop.
31-14. Glasgow leads it. 2:23 to play here in the first half. Ellie Bartley, one-on-one against Logston. Throws up the one-hand shot. It's no good. Ball gets away, loose. And chasing it down, Glover. Glover in the key, backs away. Going to fire up a three-point shot. It comes off. Rebound tapped and grabbed by Chapman. Here's Bartley, fakes, drives into the paint. One-hand shot is no good. And rebound is by Glover. Trojanets cannot get a rebound. There's a shot going up. No good for Hughes. And saved in bounds by England. It's loose on the floor. And Glover now for a three. It's no good. Rebounded Chapman. Back out to Bartley. Left side, Chapman to the wing. Back to Bartley. Now Bartley wants to drive. Kicks it over to Hale. Hale out to Glover. Glover works it into the paint. Kicks it back over to Chapman for three. It's no good. Long rebound chased down to the right corner by Logston.
Avoided a series of disastrous rebounds.
Blair for three. No good. Rebound, Glover for Glasgow. Glover pushing it down the floor. Heads down to the paint. Flips up the shot. No good. Rebound put back up. No good. Well, we got a foul called on the Trojanettes.
Bree does what she does well, and she got the rebound and just took it and went. Not sure, out of all the times I've seen her play, if she's passed more than 5 times after the fact that she's got an offensive rebound. She just takes it and goes and tries to beat you to the rim.
KJ Hughes at the line. Missed the first. She'll have one more. 31-14 Glasgow. 1:10 to play here before halftime. High arching shot by Hughes is no good. Davis with a rebound for Barron. Gives to Logston. Logston bouncing the basketball out front. Sends it over to Pettigo on the left side. Back to Logston. One dribble. Back to Pettigo. Back to Logston. One dribble. Back to Pettigo on the left wing. And here's Blair with it left corner. Back out. Comes to Logston. She'll fire for three and hits it.
First three we've got to go down tonight. We needed that. We were just passing it back around the perimeter, and Glasgow wasn't respecting Kennedy's ability to shoot.
31-17. Glasgow with the lead. 29 seconds to play here in the first half. They may hold it for one. They got the floor spread out here.
You don't want to go out and put pressure on Bree. At this point, you just drive around you and force somebody to help off.
Down to 12 seconds to play. Now starts her move. Left side, 4 seconds, three. Goes in the lane, has it stripped loose, got it back, puts it back up and in. They're going to count it at the horn.
Tough shot.
So here at halftime, it's Glasgow 33 and Barron County 17. When we come back, Mr. Will Compton, the principal at Eastern Elementary, will join us here at halftime.
Cook, Downing & Underwood Insurance is a family-owned independent agency. Call Josh or Debbie for your insurance needs, including home, auto, life, boat, motorcycle, and RV. Or stop by the office at 217 South Green Street. Cook, Downing & Underwood Insurance, the friendliest agency in town.
So, good job early in the second half. We got to keep it up, though, and continue to cut into their lead.
Kaylin Hill goes limping off the floor. Don't know if she turned an ankle or what, but she comes out of the game. Bartley's got it for Glasgow. Leaves it off with Glover out front. Glover starts her move to the left of the lane. Goes under, puts it up and in. 17 now for Glover. 39-26. Logston gives it to Davis. Out to Blair. Shot blocked on a three by Chapman, but grabbed by Hume. Now Hume drives. Shot blocked from behind. We got a foul call. And I believe this one will be on Glover. Second foul on Glover. That's 2 on the Lady Scotties here in the second half. Madison Hume at the free throw line for 2 shots. The first one is good. Their first point of the game. Madison Hume, 72.5% free throw shooter on the year. Second toss, good again. Barron is 8 of 8 at the line. 39-28. Lead cut down to 11 with 3:51 to play here in the third quarter. Barron's outscored Glasgow 11-6 in this third period. Glover with it on the right side. Trying to work against Pettigo. Now here's Bartley with it. Drives into the paint. And a foul called on Kennedy Longston. That's her third. Team's first of the second half.
Not sure what that was. We had a tough angle, but still didn't see a whole lot from Kennedy to get a foul.
Bartley gives it out to Lee, who's in the ball game now. Here's a three out of the right corner that's no good. Ball chased down. Bird's got it. Gives it back out to Bartley. Left wing with a three. It's no good. Pettigo rips it away and trying to get a... Oh, they're going to call a jump ball.
Be Barron County's ball.
The Trojanettes will get it on the alternating possession.
Yeah, it wasn't a jump ball, though.
The ball comes into Longston. Next basket by Barron County would cut it under double digits here.
Yep.
As Pettigo out to Hume. Gives to Blair on the left side. Ball had to be chased down. Davis has got it. Drives right of the lane. Goes up with a shot. It's no good. Rebound taken by Lee. Glover down to the paint. Throws up the shot. It's no good. Got a foul called on Barron County. And they'll put this one on Madison Hume, her second. That's 2 on the Trojanettes here in the second half. And Glover at the free throw line. Her shot is on the way, and it's good. That gives her 18.
She was 6 of 8. 6 of her 13 in the first half came from the strike.
Yeah. 40-28. And that one's going to come off. Ball is loose, picked up by Deanie Pettigo. And boy, surely they're not going to call a jump ball this time.
They will. Deanie had it up over her head, and I think that was Allie Chapman reached in over top of her and just tried to pull it away. Jump ball, possession arrow, Glasgow.
Ball comes out to Glover. Takes a three.
Yeah, she hit 2. But I think we're doing the right thing. She just hit 1.
Yeah, she's hit 1.
Make her take another one or two.
Takes it right down the lane and puts it up and in. 20 now for Glover. 42-28. It's back up to 14. Olivia Houchins with a three. It won't go. Rebound taken off by Glover. Glover has a shot blocked. Ooh, they're going to call a foul.
I think that was, well, they called it on Deanie. I think it was actually on Olivia as she was going up, because Deanie had her pretty clean.
Shot is up and good for Glover. That gives her now 21. And it's 43-28.
I'm sorry. She's the
second shot missed. Rebound on Maddie Koslow, who's checked in the game.
Only one other Lady Scotty's even scored this half, and that was Bird. She just has 2.
Yeah. Koslow trying to go baseline, gripped it on the in line, and
kind of the old Glasgow's going to turn it over. They just threw it and stepped across the line.
Stepped across the line.
Yeah. I was going to say it's kind of the same MO that Greenwood used the other day, the hack attack, where you just put your head down and barrel into the goal, and you're shifty enough not to get a charge called on you. You shoot free throws all day.
Longston a three. Off the back iron. Rebound, Glover sends it down the floor to Lee, and across and back to Lee. She'll lay it up and in.
Good pass. Threw it ahead and made something happen.
And back up to 17 now for Glasgow at 45-28. Minute 53 to play. Here in the third, England covered up by Glover. Bounces out, ball skips off. Blair goes into the back court as it was touched by Chapman. Now Houchins with it. Gives it out front to Pettigo. Pettigo starts her move. Right of the lane. Going to force up the shot. It's no good, but draws a foul. Foul on Amanda Lee. That is her first. Glasgow's third of the half. Deanie Pettigo for 2 shots. The first one is good. 7 out of 7 tonight. It's her 11th point. Kylie Withrow in for Emily Blair. And Kaylin Hale has returned to the Lady Scotty lineup. 45-29. Deanie Pettigo. Second toss. No, it pops out. And rebound taken by Lee. Down a bit of 26 to play in the third. Right side is Lee. Heads toward the paint. Goes up with a shot. It is no good. Rebound to Logston. Logston into the front court to the left-hand side. Bad pass picked off by Lee. Trying to go to Houchins with it underneath the basket. Glover out of the left side of the court. Heads into the paint. Goes up against Pettigo. The shot won't go, but she draws a foul. That's going to be 3 on Deanie Pettigo, the 4th team foul on the Trojanettes. Shot by Glover is good. Now has 22. Brianna Veers, 5'7" freshman, returns to the Lady Scotty lineup. Glover puts it up. It's good again. Kylie Wilson checks into the Glasgow lineup. 47-29, 1:05 to play here in the third quarter. As Logston has it, sends it over to Withrow on the right side. One dribble, fires it off to Houchins for a three-pointer. Got it.
Veers went underneath the screen, and Olivia had her feet set and took advantage of an opening.
47-32, Lady Scotty's 44 seconds to play here in the third. Glover with a basketball. They'll spread the floor, hold it for one.
Ellie's not out there, and you've only got probably one shooter in Kaylin. If you make Brianna get rid of the ball, it increases your chances of getting a stop exponentially.
Glover with 16 seconds to play. Down to 8. Makes her move. Slice her way down the lane. Puts it up. It's no good. Ball's loose on the floor. And jump ball with Barron County getting it on the alternating possession with 2.9 seconds to play.
It's almost like a wasted possession, though. You'd rather just kind of let them fight for it for 2.9 seconds and keep the possession to open the fourth period. 3 seconds. You got about 3 dribbles, but Glasgow's applying pressure for the first time tonight.
Ball comes in. Logston's got it. Mid-court shot is going to go short. And that's the end of the third quarter. Glasgow 47, Barron County 32. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this break. We are BC Sports on Howdy 103.7.
Cook, Downing & Underwood Insurance is a family-owned independent agency. Call Josh or Debbie for your insurance needs, including home, auto, life, boat, motorcycle, and RV. Or stop by the office at 217 South Green Street. Cook, Downing & Underwood Insurance, the friendliest agency in town.
Celebrate the new year with Family Dollar's great low prices. In fact, Family Dollar's having a sale right now. 6-roll packs of Sparkle paper towels are just $4.50. 2-liter Sprite, 7-Up, or Mountain Dew soft drinks are $1 each. Limit 4. Looking for a no-contract wireless phone? How about a TracFone LG 440 or a TracFone Samsung S150? Your choice for only $5. Come see for yourself how Family Dollar is doing even more to save you money.
Sale price is good through January 5th.
$5 large pizza is here. $5 every day of the year. $5 hot and ready to go. $5 Little Caesars Pizza Show.
To recap, Little Caesars just sang a song about how their large pepperoni pizzas are $5 and hot and ready.
$5.
See, that's them saying their pizzas are $5.
Hot and ready to go.
And that's them saying you don't have to wait. Little Caesars.
Pizza.
At participating locations plus tax.
You're listening to Barron County Sports on Howdy 103.7.
This is Brad Johnson, assistant principal and girls head basketball coach. We are BC.
Fourth quarter here from Barron County High School. Lady Scotties lead the Trojanettes 47-32. Bartley with it. Drives into the lane. Runner is up. It is no good. And rebound tapped out to Logston. Logston works against Ellie Bartley. Sends it over to Houchins. Now gives out to Withrow in the circle. Now gives to Pettigo. Works it into the lane. Sliced her way between two players. Got a foul called. And this one will be charged to Bird. That's 3 on Skylar Bird. 4th team foul on Glasgow here in the second half. Barron County 10 of 26 from the field. Glasgow 15 of 41. Rebounds pretty close, 22-20, Glasgow. And go away to Pettigo. They kick it back out to Logston. Bounce pass to Withrow. In the corner is Pettigo. Sends it back over to Houchins and now out to Logston. Left side, Pettigo with a 3. It's short. And underneath, Barron County had the basketball. It's tipped away out of bounds. Stays with the Trojanette.
Much better third quarter offensively. You got up almost as many shots in the third as you did the whole first half. Yeah. And that's why we were able to put some points on the board finally.
And we had cut it to 11 at one time.
Yeah, we were only 2 points shy of our first half total in the third quarter.
And here's the ball getting away and picked up by Chapman. Glover with it. Off to Bartley. Bartley driving, throwing it up over Davis. It's no good. Taylor Davis with a rebound. Hands it off to Logston.
Ellie didn't have any points that third quarter, and good defense there by Taylor.
Inside. Pump fake goes up against Glover and a foul. Mark be 3 on Glover.
She knew she probably didn't have much of a chance to get it over Bree. The pump fakes got her in the air and kind of gave her some of her own medicine jumping in to the defender.
And Taylor Davis with a couple of baskets tonight. And the free throw is good. Barron County 10 of 11 at the line here tonight so far. 47-33. Davis missed that one. Rebound to Glover. 6:52 to go in the ball game. Fourth quarter brought to you by SCRTC. Hometown people, big city service, cooperative values. Glover out front near the timeline. They spread the floor here.
They're not going to be in any hurry, but she's got to count on her here. That'll be 5.
Glover fires it off underneath the lead. She missed the shot. And rebound the lead. Back out to Bartley. Bartley still in the dribble. Gets around Davis. Gets rid of it out to Chapman. Now Chapman with a crossover. Almost fell down with it. Now going to have a foul. That'll be on Taylor Davis. That's 3 on Davis. 5 on the Trojanettes here in the second half. Bartley to inbounds. Comes out to Lee. Gives it back to Bartley. Now Bartley still on the dribble against Davis. Starts her move. Dishes it off at the baseline. Bird. She walked.
Bodied up did Madison and just was stronger than Bird was. Knocked her off her base, causing her to travel.
Trojanettes can cut it back down to 11 on a three-pointer here. Ball skips away off the hand of Bartley and out of bounds.
We've turned it over so many times in critical points where we've had a chance to cut into the lead here. Let's see if we can get away from that and put points on the board.
Taylor Davis out to Hume. Gets rid of it to Pettigo. Pettigo drives against Bird. Goes up. Shot no good. Gets her on rebound. Back up no good. And fighting for it, Pettigo and Chapman. And it's going to go to Barron County.
I think Glover got a hand on.
He got a hand on that last shot, I think.
Good work by Dini just to get some more opportunity.
Ball knocked away by Chapman and out of bounds. Trying to go to Blair in the corner. Logston. Still looking. Comes into Pettigo. Out in the corner. 3. No good by Logston. Chased down by Davis. Back out to Logston. Right side is Pettigo. Back to Logston. Bounce pass off to Davis. Logston back to Davis. Cross-court pass. Pettigo in the paint. Goes up on the left hand. Can't get it to go. Ball tapped around, and Logston's got it. Back over the left side. Davis, three. Bang!
Yeah, gave a little medicine back to Glasgow again. We're hanging in there. Down to 11 with that three.
47-36. Bartley with the basketball for Glasgow.
Still hasn't scored this half. Been the Bree Glover show.
Bartley trying to make a move. Off to the right side. Lee back out to Chapman. Chapman starts her dribble. Now picks it up. Gives it out to Glover.
So much easier to guard this year than they were last year. Just so less options.
Right. Glover.
Got to be 5.
Timeout call.
Dini doing a good job staying with her and keeping her in front. We've kind of switched. We're not in a chaser by any means, but we're just straight ball denial. If Bree gives the ball up, we're not letting her give it back. And what's changed, I said they're easier to guard. They still have weapons that can knock down sporadically some threes. You look in that first half, Ellie knocked one down, Bree knocked one down, but outside of them two, Allie Chapman and Kaylin Hell both knocked down one, and you haven't seen that at all. Nobody else has been active in their offense this half, and just 2 other people, Skylar Bird and Amanda Lee, the 8th grader, even with field goals. So you shut down those 2 players. You shut down Ellie, and we've done a terrific job with that. And you shut down Bree, which is really, if you shut down one of the 2, I think you've got a good chance to get back in the game and compete.
Right. Here's Ellie Bartley out to Glover. Just under 4 minutes to play. And going to have a reach-in foul on Dini Pettigo. That is her 4th. Team 6th. First Trojanette to pick up 4. Davis has got 3. Logston has 3.
We'll change the way Dini plays a little bit. You might try to switch Taylor off onto Bree, but you got to have somebody to guard Ellie here.
Yeah. Ellie Bartley. As the Trojanettes try to trap the ball. They go down on the corner now to Lee. Lee now throws it back out to Chapman. Chapman into the paint. Spin move. Whistle. Oh, the foul here.
Forced Ellie to give it up that time, and then Taylor went straight ball denial. So they really, and if you just kind of saw the expression on their faces, they didn't know what to do with it. They were very lost without those 2 main ball handlers and scorers in their offense.
They put the foul on Logston, and that is her 4th. Team 7, so Lady Scotty's and a bonus. The free throw is good for Chapman.
They've hit free throws fairly well. Most of them Glover has attempted.
Yeah. Chapman's first point of the second half, and hits them both. Puts it back up to 13 at 49-36 with 3.5 minutes to play. Logston with a basketball. Sends over the left side. Out to Blair, top of the key. Hume on the right side. Out to Houchins. Now to Pettigo. Blair, 3 ball, no good. And rebound to Glasgow. Glover with it on the left side. Across the lane, here's Lee. And it's stolen away. Logston's got it. And a foul on Amanda Lee. It'll be her 2nd. Team 6. Well, another chance with a 3-point shot to cut it to 10. 3:05 remaining.
The 8th grader's almost gone to be their 3rd option. And she'll be good, but she's just not ready to handle that load right now, I don't think.
Dini Pettigo hands it off to Logston. Logston working to the left side. In the corner, Houchins. 3 ball is off the mark. Battle for the rebound. And Hume inside. Throws it back up and in.
Got a lot of hands around it. Bree couldn't get to it. We actually had more hands and just kept it alive, jumping and trying to tip it around. Landed in Madison's hand, and timeout. Down 11 now. 2:44 to go. A lot of things have to go right, but it's still a ball game.
Madison Hume, her first field goal tonight. She knocked down a couple of free throws in the third quarter. 49-38 with 2:44 left to go. You're listening to Barron County High School basketball, BC Sports on Howdy 103.7 WHHT, Cave City, Glasgow, and on the World Wide Web at ESPNKentucky.com and at BarronSchools.com. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer and our stat man, Ryan Metzger. We got the guys coming up. Trojans and Scotties in Game 2 for District 15 doubleheader tonight. Of course, the Trojans back in action tomorrow. They'll play Marion County here in a JV varsity doubleheader. JV game starts at 5 tomorrow. The varsity game about 6:15. We'll be on the air tomorrow at 6 o'clock with a broadcast of the varsity game of the Trojans and the Marion County Knights out of Lebanon, Kentucky. And then we've got 2 home games Tuesday, doubleheaders. Bowling Green here Tuesday. Homecoming next Friday against Franklin Simpson. And then the Trojans travel down to Warren Central next Saturday.
It's a very favorable start as far as where you play to open January.
Trojanettes, a little full court pressure. Hadley hammers in the ball game. Here comes Glover. Sends it down to Chapman. She walks.
And he got it. Yep. Took a really big first step. Never put the ball down. That's what getting it out of their hands does. It speeds them up. It speeds up the other players to have to make quick decisions. And that's just not what they're good at.
2:38 to play. Barron County down 49-38. Logston with a basketball. Hands it off to Pettigo. Pettigo picks up her dribble. Goes inside there to Hume. Hume working around Glover. Pump fake. Puts it up. Put in.
It's got to be an and one opportunity.
49-40. The closest the Trojanettes have been in a long time. 2:15 to play. Bartley with a basketball against Davis. Trojanettes, though, in foul trouble with Logston and Pettigo, both with 4. Bartley with it in long range right. And there's a foul on Davis. And that's going to be her 4th. And number 8 on the Trojanettes here in the second half.
Glasgow just scored 16 points in this whole half.
Yeah.
They've only scored 2 this period alone through 5 minutes. I'm sorry, 6 minutes.
Bartley's free throw is good.
That's her first point of the half.
Yeah. Hit 3 field goals. One of those was 3 early in the game.
Regardless of what happens here, I think this is a team.
Missed it. Rebound Hume.
This is a team you're going to be able to get closer to, an inch closer to, and hopefully maybe see him again in the 15th district.
Logston, pump fake, goes up with a shot. No, ball tipped out of bounds by Glover, and it'll stay with the Trojanettes. Logston. It's tipped away, stolen by Glover. Glover driving, and a foul. And they're going to put this one on Emily Blair, her second. Team's 9th. Trojanettes had a chance to cut that lead to 7.
Saw us make some changes this half that allowed us to do some things more offensively and match Glasgow's personnel a little bit better. And I think the change obviously helped, both offensively and defensively.
Glover hits both free throws, put it back up to 12. 52-40 with 1:43 to play. Logston hands it off to Pettigo. Pettigo in the lane. Hume works inside, can't get the shot. Tried to draw the foul there, couldn't get it. Glover with it for Glasgow. Minute 25 remaining. Bartley with it out front.
You got a foul or at least pressure.
Lee back out to Bartley. Now Bartley on the dribble. Down to minute 10. Cross court over to Glover. Glover drives against Houchins. Oh, she got elbowed that time. But they're going to call the foul on Houchins. Ten fouls against the Trojanettes here in the second half. Glover puts it up and in. 26 for Bree Glover. 53-40, now 54-40. Kylie Wilson in for Glasgow. 1:02 to go. Barron County Trojanettes. Kennedy Logston gives to Hume at the free throw line. Throws over to Houchins on the left. Houchins now back to Hume. Out to Pettigo. Pettigo working right. Now back to Hume. 17-footer straight away. Good. Madison Hume with all of her field goals here in the fourth quarter. Total of 8 points in the game. 54-42 Glasgow with 42.9 to play.
I think you've been able to figure some things out. And, you know, this game's important, but it's not necessarily the most important one you'll play all year. If anything, you kind of try some things and you have some things to keep up your sleeve for a little bit later. And this is a team, you know, Brad plays plenty of what I call junk defenses or different style defenses that he can throw out against his team. You haven't really seen a whole lot of those tonight. You saw a minor defensive adjustment where we just didn't allow them to get the ball back. But I think there's a bunch of variations and different things you can do to slow them down like we've done in the second half that, like I talked about earlier, really kind of excites you when you think about seeing them over there again. And you never know. They're in position to be the 2 seed, but they've only played one game too.
Right. 42.9 seconds. Bartley gets it in play to Glover. Glover works it across to the right side. Now being chased out there. Drives. Leaner good. 56-42, 27 seconds to play. Here's Taylor Davis. Fires up the jumper. It's no good. Battle for the rebound. Pettigo had it, taps it, and goes in the hands of Lee. She's trapped. 16 seconds to play. Bartley in the backcourt. Tried to foul, and they're not going to call it now. Bartley gives it over to Glover. 7 seconds to play. That will about do it. And the Glasgow Lady Scotties will win 56-42 over the Barron County Trojanettes. The Glasgow Lady Scotties go to 11-3 on the year, 2-0 in district play. The Trojanettes fall to 3-9 on the season.